Hello, this is Lolly. Welcome back to my channel, and I am still doing videos for Creativation 20. Today I want to discuss the make and takes. Now, if you're not familiar with that, a make and take is when a booth has a project for you to make it right there and take it home. So not like a big kit or a big project or anything like that. The first thing I will bring up is this really cute thing. This was from Art Deco. They have a new paint that paints on glass. You don't have to add anything to it and then paint on it. They said there's instructions for it, like after 3 or 4 days you should bake it, and it tells you how, and then it makes it set on there. The design I saw on one of their bigger projects, really loved it. And I had a hard time just because I didn't realize they were really fine paintbrushes. I thought we only had the one size paintbrush, but just adorable. It's supposed to be a message in a bottle, and then they had a little message you can put inside, but I didn't do that. So that was Art Deco. This was at the Beacon Adhesive Company's booth. I put my flower on a cork. I could have put it on something else. And it was to show their new felt glue. Really like it. Very, very easy to work with. Very cute. So, could put that in another glass bottle. This one is from Art Bin. I just picked up their sticker as well. They have little containers last year and this year that you could just decorate. And so Art Bin has a lot of different art and craft storage ideas and containers. I could see by this one that you could stack them up if you had more than one. So they had stickers and bling and washi, and I just think it's an adorable little container and works really well. So I'm going to put these in there. This one is from Sizzix. They had these, it was advertising these particular dies, and they're called the Bigs dies. And you can see I cut them all out. You glue them on here. I cut cork, metallic paper, and felt. We had a glue gun to adhere things, and you can see what happens with glue guns. So I will fix this with the felt glue from Beacon. They give it on the card with the name of it in a hole, so that if you're a shop owner and you had a whole bunch of these, you could just put them on a ring and people could see the dies. It's a really cute way of doing that. This make and take was from, I'm going to put the name right here. I think it was C&T Publishing, something like that. They are the ones who make craft text. And you know me, I am a craft text girl. I have made bracelets. I have made journals. I love craft text. Craft text is a paper, but it is so thick and so sturdy, you cannot tear it just like this. And it's also machine washable. So I was going to do this, but I got stuck doing something else. And my friend, my team member, Julie, who came with me, Julie from Three Sisters Sundries, came to my rescue and made me one of these to show you guys. Really think that's adorable. And then at the same booth that did that, they had this. It was iron-on transfer. Okay, it was a printable thing. It was not printable vinyl. I don't know what it is. But it was this printable material, and it's kind of translucent, so I could see through it. And they had where you can choose an item, an image, you can cut around it, and then you can iron it on and peel the backing off. You could iron it on one of these little bags, which they provided, or you could iron it onto paper. And so I was having a hard time. I tried 4 times to get my image to adhere, and the gal at the booth tried, and it just wouldn't work. I tried a bag. It ruined the bag. Finally figured out that it was the iron that I was using. There were 3 irons. Once we switched irons, it was all fine, and it worked really well. So these are the 2 things that they had in their booth, and again, the name I am displaying there. Okay, this one isn't. This is so cute. So this booth is Pink Fresh Studios. They had this make and take. They had a big booth, and you can cut out these strips, 2 of them, glue them together. They had the camera there that you could take your picture with the Instax Mini, and then they had all these stickers and die cuts and enamel dots, and you could make yourself a little photo album, and you could use the backs too if you want. So I put just this part here and that. So very cute. Love it from the front there. It was very relaxing, and you know, don't underestimate don't underestimate the power of being exhausted and sitting down and playing with something pretty. It's so cute, and it fits really well in my little bag there. That's how I was storing it. Okay, And then this is from Deco Foil. This was actually just like a card that they were handing out that you could, I think that's a mistake there. A card that they were handing out. It's like a tag with the information on it. So this is, and I did a video, I'll share the video down below. This is their flocking cardstock. It's got flock on one side, and when you emboss it, it pushes down some areas and makes them flat and leaves the others up, but it's just so cool. And this one is done on both sides. Very pretty, and this is also just a sample card. So I didn't actually make that, but it was on at their booth for demo. Now this is not a make and take either, but someone handed me their artist trading card. It's so delightful. And then she just put an L with how many cards she had made, and it's like, ah, I wish she had put her name on that. Now this make and take was from Lawn Fawn. Have to open this up. It is Lawn Fawn's stamps and stuff are so cute. So everything was pre-stamped, pre-colored, pre-cut. All you had to do was, and I need to glue this back on, I can tell it didn't do well in travel. All you had to do was glue the pieces together to make this really sweet card. And it says, I couldn't have wished for a better mom. Isn't that sweet? And they put their sticker on the back. Very smart, because you do so many make and takes that when you walk away, you forget which booth had that card. So if you don't write it on the back, you will forget. Okay, next item I want to share with you is the actual bracelet I'm wearing. So this is interesting. So you know the plastic canvas that you used to make designs with on yarn, and I will leave you a link down below to my Crafts Gone By plastic canvas video. This was very interesting. They had a keychain too, but they have a different make and take each day, so I would like to make the keychain. This is called Hawaiian Cord, and there's the company right here. Okay, so that is the company, and you can see also on this some of the purses that they have made, and they have totes that they make, and wallets and cell phone purses, and they had quite a beautiful display of the things that they have made. This is just one weaving pattern. They have many weaving patterns, so that was really a delightful experience there. The next one I have was from Glue Dots. Again, they had images just already cut out or pre-punched for you. It was just to play around with their glue adhesives, so you could see what they could do. It was just this little bag with a little owl. It's multi-layered dies cut out. So they gave us this little adhesives rectangle and extra instructions here for adhesive sheets for die cutting. So this is what you would use when you were doing die cutting. Either one of these would work. You can, so there's two ways to do it. You can put it on the back of your cardstock, run it through the die cutting machine, then peel the back off, or, which I will show with another adhesive later, you can make your die cut first, peel this back, put your die cut down, push it down and burnish it, and then peel it up, and you can just peel your die cut right off of the adhesive, and that's another way to get that to work. So those were my make and takes at Creativation 20. I didn't do as many just because, you know, sometimes you had to wait in line, and I don't feel like I have time to do that. I don't have time to wait in line behind other people needing to get this done, because I just have too much that I need to accomplish. So these are what I made at the make and takes. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you look at the links down below to the whole playlist of videos from Creativation.